Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Feature in Focus. My name is Brandy. I'm the CS team lead here at Ideal Traits, and today we will be diving into our video interview tool. For you that have maybe not seen video interview before or have heard about it but not 100% sure, this is a huge time-saving tool that you can add on to your Ideal Traits package. Many of our upgraded packages already have this tool included. If that is you, then follow along today. We'll be going through setting up a video interview, how to see it in a candidate's profile, as well as how to automate it so it can truly save you the most amount of time um, automating kind of your hiring process with it. So we will dive right in. As always, this is recorded. We will send out the recording via email shortly after. So if you do got to jump to another meeting, watch out for that recording, and they will be on YouTube as well. So, video interview. This is something that is available in every single user's account. Um, to access video interview or see if maybe you already have it included in your subscription, you're going to head over here to the settings gear and you are going to click right in the settings video interview. If you have this feature included, you will see the option to create a new video interview. If not, and you are interested after today purchasing video interview, please let us know. We can help kind of walk you through that process. You can chat in, schedule a call with support, shoot me an email, whatever's easier, and we can definitely get you guys set up. Um, but when it comes to using video interview, I have seen clients kind of on both spectrums. They will use it as a screening tool where they can ask some of those tougher questions. Do you have this experience? Tell me about your past employment. Are you having these qualifications? And I've also seen clients use it more as just a way to kind of get to know candidates. They use more open-ended questions just to get the candidate talking. Then they're able to watch these one-way video interviews afterwards and see how the candidate presents themselves on camera, how they speak. Is it confidently? Are they making good eye contact? Are they professional? Sometimes when I'm reviewing video interviews, we see some candidates who maybe don't professionally present themselves, and you're able to see that right in that video interview. Um, to start creating your video interview, as I mentioned, it's in the settings and video interview. You'll click this big blue add interview button. From here, you will title your interview. So I always recommend titling it with the position you're using it for. Some clients, they will have different interviews based on the candidate's qualifications or based on different roles that they have in the office. If you have one generic one for everyone, that works. If you want to create a bunch of different ones and really kind of have a variety, you are welcome to do that as well. So you'll start with naming it. For this one, we'll throw social media content creator. This description here is fully internal for you. So this is a great spot if maybe you're creating a few different video interviews and you want to leave a little description on what the difference is, you can do that. It's internal, so the candidates won't see it. So it's really up to you what you want to put there. Then you have this redirect URL. So this is where when a candidate finishes that video interview, you can set up where you want the candidate to go afterwards. So if that is back to your website, back to your social media, wherever you are wanting that page to refresh to, you're welcome to leave it back to Ideal Traits, completely up to you. From here, you will just start plugging in each question you would like to ask your candidate. So we do offer templates. These are really, really helpful to kind of start getting creative and thinking. You can see in here, there are a ton of more open-ended questions. What motivates you? What are some of your strengths and weaknesses? What experience do you have in sales? Um, Customer service, more questions. What interests you about the position offered? If you're someone that likes to ask, what do you know about our company? Put them on the spot to see if they've been researching. There are probably 100, 150 questions in here that you are welcome to pick between. As well as if you click one, you can still make edits in here as well. So if you like one of our templates but want to reword it a little bit to match exactly what you're looking for, you are welcome to do that. You can delete, add other words in, whatever you'd like to do to customize it. Once you get your question in, then you can determine how long the candidate can record themselves. So if you want them quick and short, you can keep it under a minute. They can't record longer than a minute. If you have a more open-ended question and you want them to talk a little bit more, you can change the minimum so they have to talk at least 30 seconds. And then you're also able to change the number of attempts the candidate gets. This is a really nice feature. I always recommend, at least for that first question, giving them 2 attempts. Sometimes people are learning it. They might fat finger and accidentally click the record button before they're ready to go. So giving them an extra attempt that they can re-record themselves for that first question. Once you get a question added in, you can click the plus arrow and keep adding more. So you are able to add up to 5 video interview questions. If you want to do less, you're welcome to do that. If you only have 3 questions you're really wanting to ask, it is up to you. You can range anywhere from 1 to 5. Again, you can throw from our templates in there what you would like to ask, or type it in, same thing. If you are wanting to remove some questions, here is the trash can. You can delete it right out of the video interview. Once you do get your handful of questions put together, you can save it as a draft if you need to come back to it later, or you'll click post interview. And what this does is it's not posting it out publicly, it is posting it live in your account. So now you are able to actually send this exact video interview to candidates. So once you are good to go, we'll set it live, and I can see right here, we created it, my interview title. At any time, I can come over to the action drop down and view the details. If I can't remember what questions I asked, you can also archive it if you're not using it anymore, and you can always duplicate it. So with video interview, we don't give you the option to edit the video interview once it's created. And that is because if you send it to a candidate and you make edits, you don't want it to give them a different experience. So if you ever do want to make edits to your video interview, you can just duplicate it, create a new copy, and make any of the edits you wish, and then archive that old one that you are no longer using. So once you create your video interview, you're ready to start sending it to some candidates. You have 2 options when sending it to candidates. Option number 1 is you can manually review each candidate, make a decision based on what you see, and then send that video interview. You can do so right here in the candidates tab where you see video interview. You can click the little play button. It'll ask you which video interview you'd like to send them, and you can send that invite off. So that is option 1. One by one, you can go through and easily send it to candidates. The other option, and something that I highly recommend, is setting up an automated workflow to send this video interview out. Since it is a one-way, you don't need to be present. You don't need to schedule it out. You can automate it, and it puts everything in the candidate's hands. So to automate this feature, you'll head back up to our settings gear, and we'll go to automated workflows. Every single subscription has one automated workflow included. So you guys all are able to set up this automation. But what we are going to do is you'll click this Add New button right up here. Again, we are going to name this workflow so that we can reference it later. So I'm going to do send video interview. So now we are going to set a trigger. And what a trigger is, on what behavior do we want our candidates to get this video interview? The most common I typically see is after the assessment is complete. So candidate applies, our system auto sends that assessment. Once they complete it, you can set it up so it automatically sends that video interview. I've seen some clients use the stages if they move to a certain stage, then send the video interview. You can set it up for a tag, really whatever you are trying to use as a trigger. You have quite a few, about 5 or 6 options to do. Next, you can delay it if you wish. So if a candidate completes the assessment, we can delay it 30 minutes and then that video interview is sent. You also can filter this. So if you want the video interview only to go to candidates of a specific position, if you only wanted to go to candidates with a specific personality result, only people with a high resume match, you can really narrow down and filter exactly who you want to get this video interview. I usually recommend doing it by position if you do have multiple different video interviews. This will be helpful if you are wanting the more experienced role to get this video interview and maybe an entry level one to get this, or customer service versus sales. Whatever works for you, this is where you can filter it down by that position or any other qualifications. So for this example, I am just going to add my video interview in. You guys can play around with the filter and the delays. Once you're ready, you'll click the action and we'll do send video interview. This will allow you to pick right from your drop down which video interview you'd like to select. And then from here, you could activate the workflow right away. Another option is you could also add an additional action of after that video interview has been sent, maybe you update their stage and move them to the interview stage. Maybe you send an additional text message off letting them know, hey, we emailed you a video interview. Please complete it at your earliest convenience. You can build out multiple actions all within this workflow. So for me, I'm going to also attach an additional text message. So I know they're going to get an email for the video interview and additionally a text message reminding them as well. So you can pick between a couple different conversation starters. I'm going to use this one. So thank you for applying with my company name. Please check your email and complete the video interview to finalize your application. Simple, easy. Obviously, you guys can customize that, whatever you want to say. You could add an additional email, really whatever you'd like to communicate with the candidate. Once you have set up this workflow, we will activate it. This is going to set it live for any future candidates. So anyone who has applied before you activate this workflow, it will not send them the video interview. You will still have to manually send it. But once you activate the workflow, any new candidates moving forward that hit this trigger will get these 2 actions. So one really cool thing when playing around with video interview and the automated workflows is all of this is tracked within that candidate's comments and activities. So if you're ever setting up the video interview, you can't remember if you sent it or not. If you create a workflow and you want to double check your work, making sure candidates are going through that workflow, at any time, you are welcome to come to your candidates tab and click right into that candidate's profile. And if you look at that comments and activities, right here you can see I completed the assessment and the time. I entered the workflow and it sent me that video interview. And then you can see it was set again at 11:54. It is constantly tracking. Same with if you were to send a text message, send an email, all of these as well are tracked right here in this comments and activities. So a great place to kind of double check your work. Are the right candidates entering the workflow? Sometimes we get clients who will add a tag, move stages, move them to archive based on a workflow. And you're like, hey, why did that happen? You can come always to the comments and activities, double check, see what workflow they entered and why that automation happened. Um, right here in the candidate's profile as well, this is where you will see the completed video interview. So you send it out to the candidate, goes via email. They get an email with a link that says, click here, complete your video interview. Once they complete that, it will be sitting right here in the video interview folder of their profile. So these are held for 30 days. So you have 30 days to review it. Hopefully you're in your account a lot quicker than that. But they do hang on for 30. If you would like to download these, maybe you end up hiring this candidate and you want to save it in their documentation of their onboarding. You are able to download each video. If you hover your mouse over the video, you can easily see that download option. One of the features that I really like about video interview is how each question is broken into almost like a drawer that you could open up each question. So this really allows you to kind of filter through pretty quickly, watch the questions you want to. At any point, you can pause it if you're watching a video and then play it again later, as well as it does pull up subtitles. So if a candidate has taken the video interview, usually takes about 20-30 minutes to transcribe, but shortly after, you will see it will have the subtitles of what the candidate is saying. Really nice time saving. You could kind of read through real quickly, play the video, get a little bit of everything. But as you can see, each short little video, you can see how long they are. You can open up each drawer to watch each different video and kind of go right through here. Pretty cool. I did this morning, so it'll be fresh for 30 more days. But um, with the video interview, it does save it right there. And then I'll point out one little extra shortcut over here on the right. At any time, you are able to also use that shortcut to send the video interview as well to candidates. So a few different places that you can manually send it, or obviously with that workflow, you can automate it. But that is just about all I had today with video interviews. So as you guys are getting in your account, playing around with that video interview, if you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to our service department. As always, in that bottom right corner is our chat feature. You guys are always welcome to chat in. Trevor is happy to help walk you through over chat, setting up that video interview. If you are more of a hands-on learner and would like to schedule a support call with our team, we are available Monday through Friday to jump on a video call, phone call, whatever you're comfortable with to help you set up that video interview, get those workflows going as well. But I'll give it another minute if anyone has any additional questions regarding video interview. Otherwise, please let us know if you do. We're happy to help in any way. Um, awesome. How do we set up a posting review? Yeah, if you guys need any help and want to set up a call, what you can do is chat in to the chat feature and just put schedule a phone call. It will take you right through our links of scheduling with our support team. You are also welcome to, I'll share my screen again, right in your account, up here in this top right where you see this question mark. You guys are always welcome to click request a support call. This will open up our Calendly link. You put a little bit of information to make sure we're getting you in touch with the right support person. And then you are able to schedule a call with our team. So we are always happy to help go over your job ads with you, go over video interview, any other workflows. Just got to give us a holler. So great question. Awesome. Well, let us know if you guys need anything else, and I will see you all in 2 weeks. We will be going over writing better job ads and kind of the tips and tricks when it comes to having the best job ads. So I will see you all in a few weeks and have a great rest of your Wednesday.